This is the TRA podcast series. We are at Zayed University, the TRA hackathon. I'm sitting here with the team. Can you guys briefly introduce yourselves?
Good morning. I'm Naila. I'm part of Team AI, the artificial intelligence team.
And I'm Dr. Jose Berengueres. I'm a professor at UA University in computer science.
Wonderful. Can you tell me your team name?
Team AI. Team AI.
That's great. How'd you come up with that name?
Well, our lovely professor here, Dr. Jose, he is an artificial intelligence robotics specialist, studied in Japan, has a PhD from Japan. I found him prior to this event in social media, up to the build-up of the event, and I said, wow, this guy is really something. And being a happiness and well-being researcher, I was a volunteer here at the event, and I was just hearing them talking, and they were talking about artificial intelligence, and then we came together and we just collaborated. We formed a team and we came up with the name, Team AI. And he's also known as Team Awesome, by the way. That's his nickname, Dr. Awesome or Team Awesome, I think. So we came up with the name.
Those are big shoes to fill. Does your product include any work with AI?
Yeah, exactly. I'll let Dr. Jose talk about that actually, as he's the AI expert.
Yes, so our product is a chatbot that help people that are isolated with their well-being, psychological well-being. And so it's expensive to do this with manpower, but it's cheap with AI, so that's the name.
We can take you through just a brief pitch as we pitched yesterday to the team. We were stressing, we told a story actually because we wanted to create a story which had more impact for the audience to understand what it is that we're trying to do. So imagine you yourself are sitting at home. You live in one of the Emirates here in UAE. You're one of many siblings, but your siblings are older than you, so you don't have a lot of interaction with them. And you're also feeling isolated, so you're sitting in your room at home. You have pressure from your university. Your family want you to get married. You have to pass your degree before you can get married. You're feeling all kinds of stress and pressure. You have cultural dynamics. You have different stress, financial stress, physical and emotional stress as you're going through your teenage years and becoming an adult. So we developed this concept that it's all good and well being happy. We all want to be happy. We love to be happy. It's our ultimate goal in life. But sometimes people go through challenges. And that young girl, whoever she might be, or young guy, it could be a child, it could be a single parent, it could be a family going through hard times. Somebody sitting at home on their own in the middle of the night thinking, who do I call? Oh my God, I'm feeling emotional. I can't sleep. I'm suffering from stress. And you know that neuroscience, actually, when you're suffering from emotional stress and you're under a difficult situation, your brain prevents you from sleeping. It releases chemicals in the body that prevent your appetite, prevent you from sleeping. It causes all kinds of effects on the body mentally, physically, and emotionally. So what we want to do is provide some kind of platform that reaches out to that young person, adult, whoever they are, wherever they are, so they can come and talk to us. And they don't feel a barrier between us and them. So it's essentially like a virtual friend. So using artificial intelligence or a robot or some type of robotics, we will create an integrated chat box. We called it chat box because the person will engage in chat with this artificial intelligence software and communicate and allow this person to relieve their stress. I mean, talk about their problems. They will not feel any trust issues because...
Yeah, another problem many people have that they don't seek help is because they're shy about it. But chat interface is very non-threatening.
Yeah.
And it's everywhere, basically, where you have a phone.
So it sounds like you guys are addressing two problems here. One, a problem of isolation, and two, a problem of stigmatization of mental health help in the UAE. Would you say that's correct?
In some instances, yes, but I think it's a bit broader than that. It's not just specifically mental health. It's just social collaboration. Maybe people don't have a lot of friends. Maybe because of where they live, maybe because of their lifestyle, maybe because of they're a little bit introvert, or maybe they're shy, or maybe they have a fear of speaking to people that they will be judged. Could be any reason, actually. It's not specific only to mental health. Mental health can be a wide range of things. say, for example, you have a health issue, but you're too scared to talk to your parents about it or your friends or someone. Where do you go? I mean, who do you talk to?
Yeah. So do you find that there's a lot of mental health problems in the UAE? I mean, you've mentioned some really excellent scenarios, but I recognize that there's limited data on this topic.
I wouldn't say that there is definitely a lot of mental health issues, because it's wrong to say that. Actually, that's an assumption, and we shouldn't assume anything. Unless we have facts and figures, we should never assume something. But what we can do, or recommend to do, is search and provide more data, because if we can access data on such things, maybe, for example, the number of students who dropped out of university, figures, actual facts about students who dropped out of university. Why did they drop out of university? Was it financial problems? Was it stress problems? Was it being able to reach the university? Maybe the number of divorce rates, maybe the number of people who lost their job and had to leave the country. It could be many areas that data is actually present where you could assume or predict, using artificial intelligence, that those people could well go through a change in their life, and they could suffer from either depression or emotional suffering, and they could need support, professional help. They could.
Yeah, and going back to the question, we don't know the statistics exactly in UAE, but what we know is that